What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sean Cook, and we're in the back of the building. I'm chilling here with my man, BabeJae. What's up with you?
What's up with you, boss?
Why don't you tell the people how long you been in the game doing your thing?
Oh, man, I've been rapping since I've been 15 years old, but I always had it in me, you know, from freestyling, even just, you know, setting up family events. You know how we do it. It's just always been in me.
Okay, I've been hearing you for a while. I keep hearing this word freestyler. So you keep saying freestyler, so we're gonna stop the interview for a minute.
Okay.
And I want you to give these people something, let them know where you at with it, so they don't know you're just some regular dude.
All right.
Give them whatever you want to give.
All right, this is how I start. I go, BabeJae, West LA, you already know. Mayday, when I come through, the boy don't play. Never choke, never been broke. You already know, I take your girl with one stroke. This is how I do. This ain't comic view or no joke. This is how we do. Bob Marley as we smoke. Willie Yo Hondas and fucking ninjas. You already do. If it would have got that, then I just went all over again. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're gonna chop it up real good.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's your goals for the next 5 years?
Oh man, well basically I'm trying to do this rap thing right now, you know, one step at a time. With other than that, do business with all my black dudes. We just come together, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, combine as one. But not even that, as my dudes that can't get jobs out here, you know, I can set up foundations for them and create something, you know.
So, who can be catching your CD player? What type of music you listen to?
Oh, BabeJae, man, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I can't mess with you, man. I can't.
No, that's
Sean
cool.
Cooks
No,
up
that's
in there,
cool.
you know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
that's
You feel me? WINKS, you know what I mean? You feel me? Because, you know, I got the, you know, DVD in there and, you know what I'm saying, CD, you know, still in West LA, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Other than that, you catch me with some, Tupac, you know what I mean? The finest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we back, y'all. We had to take a smoke break real quick. Excuse us. You know, we stepped outside for a second. We stepped inside for a second. Anyway, why don't you tell the people where we at right now? We're
in the city of the finest, West LA, you know what I'm saying? It runs from deep back to the ocean, you know, all the way to La Brea, Crenshaw, you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? But even past that to the 110, you know, West LA's finest. Yeah.
And tell them what's inside these walls back here.
Oh man, this is Funky Sticks right here, man. Funky Sticks where you can get your blunts, you know what I'm saying? Blunt wraps, you know, incense, anything you need. You can get your teas, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You can get your swag up over here, you know what I mean? This is Funky Sticks, man.
Yeah, we will have some Funky Sticks on here. Y'all be look out for the Pebbles, the model Funky Sticks, Jada Stacks, J. Nicole, Bumblebee. You know what, for the ladies, I'm gonna give y'all some Sean Cook stuff too. So let me ask you this. With a lot of stuff going on in the West Coast, how do you feel about the movement and the West Coast Alliance? Or do you feel like it's a West Coast Alliance? Do you feel like it can be one, or how do you feel about that? You know what I mean? You want to speak on that?
I can speak on that, trust me. I mean, I feel like this. Nobody ain't gonna mess with anybody that's not trying, first of all. I mean, it's too many house rappers. If you don't get up and create on your own, you know what I'm saying, you're never gonna get anywhere in the first place. But as a person out here already in a higher art, you know what I mean? Now like that, you see somebody out here trying, at least you can at least pick that brother up. Now, brothers, we need to start picking each other up, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but just because the next person is down and you shining, you can help your next man shine too, just like you. If they ask me, how can I get my videos done? Help them get their videos done, you know what I'm saying? Where can I get studio time? Get their studio time, you know what I'm saying? You never know, that could be the next star, you know what I mean? It's not hating.
And I heard that word a lot. I heard people definitely say, coming from the stop hating part, I'm just scared to let people shine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where do you feel like the West Coast Alliance is at right now? Do you feel like, do you see a change in the game from the last, like maybe 10 years ago to 5 years from right now? Have you seen any change?
I mean, I can say it like this, ain't nothing like the pop days, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, now we got more dances, you gotta dance to come out, you know what I mean? Not too many people out the West Coast is really gonna dance like that, you know what I'm saying? So, other than that, it's like changing the game, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta change the game. It's on you, like you change your game. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Me, with my alliance of the West Coast, I feel like, nah, we're not feeling as long as we do us. Yeah, we basically come out just how the down south coming out.
Right.
Hey, push that next person CD like that. You know what I'm saying? If he already got his stuff packaged up and everything ready to go, if he did one minor mistake, help him. You know what I mean? You know, we got bees flying around, you know what I'm saying?
So you know we outside. Ain't no cut. But so anyway, I'm gonna give it some game. This is how I'm gonna feel about the situation, because I've been out here in the West Coast for off and on for some years, and I see a lot more unity. I see a lot of unity going on a lot more on the West Coast than it probably was, because what I've seen, you do have a lot of rappers that are dancing and doing their thing, and that's a new era of kids that's liking to have fun, they doing their thing. But you still have a lot of West Coast gangster rappers and hip hop West Coast music now that's evolving out here. And definitely with the gangster music, definitely I could say lives, because you got artists like Nipsey doing his thing, G Malone, you got, and a lot of the young artists that's coming up in the game like yourself. So we definitely don't want to say nobody's being forced to change their style. You know what I mean? You don't want to just jump on what's hot right now, because if you was a hustler before, or you was a gangster, you ain't gonna put you're not gonna start dancing. You know what I mean? But if that's what you do and you dance, because like my man, shout out to my man jerking them and the California swag, they're my homies. That's what they do. That's their thing. You know what I mean? I can't dance. I don't. So what I look like jerking anyway. But that's the movement. I support it with the kids doing their thing, they having fun. But we all know it's just the main thing is creating like the Nasami effect. Shout out to my man Big Mountain. You know, talking about that Nasami effect, where if you got these kids jerking and they got these kids teaching you how to dug, and that's what's going on in the West, they creating something here. And they making people look. Now it's on a lot of up and coming artists to do their thing and come in another way, but you don't necessarily got to do what they do. The main thing is to get things going, because with the ATL, what they doing is not only are they playing like Southern artists on the radio, they got a certain radio station that just play Southern-based artists. Why we don't have that on the West Coast? You know what I mean? You got every week there's an artist performing, a new artist performing. You can go see actually every day, 7 days a week in Atlanta. It's somewhere you can go. An artist can perform. You can go see up and coming talent. There's no places like that here on the West Coast. So it's a lot of things like that you have to do on the West Coast to create that movement. It's more than just guys coming together on the West Coast and just doing music together, because you got a lot of guys creating music together that respect each other and creating music. But that's cool, but it is not going to move if everybody ain't moving together and they're not creating the foundation from the West. You know what I mean? That's how it's got to be done. Because in the South, that's how they taking over, because they doing it like a factory.
Because the South is like this: if it bang, put it out.
It's a fact. It's like a factory.
Yeah, I like that.
No, the South, the South, like, if it bang, put it out. Is he from Atlanta? Oh, put it out. Or he started from Atlanta. It's not about. But out here, you know, you have the respect, because it's more territorial here.
That's real.
And with the gangbang, it makes it a certain situation where I don't want to fuck with that nigga over there. I can't fuck with that nigga. So it will cause a problem with the West Coast, with certain things on the West. But I've noticed that a lot of guys, you got blood.
Speaking of the gangbang, I come from the home of the gangbang. We need to stop that. Not like that's Bloods, Crips, essays. We killing each other for what? You gonna die? The hood's still gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but I'm in this every day. Not like that. I got homies that died, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago. I ain't gonna never see again over something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I'm here to change the game, though. You know what I'm saying?
So
Black African kings. You know?
So I see a lot of my dudes. I got a lot of cats that's blood. A lot of my good dudes that's bloods. I see a lot of Crips. I see bloods playing Crip music. I see Crips playing blood music. So a lot of guys are starting to make moves together and doing certain things. So I definitely see that, and a lot of things changing on the West. A lot of the internal beats and stuff like that. I don't want to get into that, but the guys who doing the music and who really want to do this music, I think that it does need to be separated. You know what I mean? Because what I noticed from being on, you know, I don't care what nobody say how they take this, but I'm not even tri-coastal hustling. I'm a fourth coast hustler now, because we've been on every coast hustling now. So what I've seen from every people from New York to the West Coast to the South to the Midwest that do exist, shout out to the Midwest, that it's a lot of stuff going on in the West, but a lot of times people be scared to do business with people from the West Coast because of a lot of structure and things that go on out here. So y'all got to support West Coast hip-hop, support y'all West Coast artists. Quit making people scared to come to the West Coast to get money out here, because if y'all keep robbing the rappers, they're not going to come out here. And they're going to be scared to fuck with it, because there's a lot of that going on out here. You know, everybody get their money, but that's why a lot of people are afraid of the West Coast, because we all know this is gangbang capital America. This is Achille Cali. So a lot of people are scared to come do business with California people, because they think everybody's a killer. Everybody, you can hold your G, gangster, but how you hold your gangster, but push your movement.